Do you feel that your school and its resources are accessible to all students? For example, are there methods for people with physical disabilities to travel throughout the school, or are there resources for students with mental and learning disabilities?
I think that my school does a good job because we have elevators and we make it accessible to people with disabilities. However, I do think that we don't talk about it enough, and that they're kind of segregated and off to themselves, and that I think it would be better if we did more activities where we integrate them into our daily lives.
Have you been made aware of the issue of mental health within your school community through curriculum discussions, awareness campaigns, or school clubs? If not, what can be done in order to increase awareness?
Well, I think my school does a really good job of doing this because my school has a mental health awareness week, and it's called Stop the Stigma. So for one whole week we have activities and speakers talking about different mental illnesses and what we could do to help. But from talking to other friends from schools from other schools, it seems that they don't have that. So I think it's something that should really be board-wide, discussing mental health and having mental health awareness weeks, or even a day where we have speakers come in and talk about what we could do to help share and give education to people who don't know about mental illness.
Who do you think is responsible for making an inclusive and equitable school environment? Who has the greatest impact on an inclusive and equitable school environment?
I think that students and teachers have a lot to do with a school being inclusive, and for sure the greatest impact lies with the students because we're the greater number of people, so we make a bigger impact.
What is one word that describes a safe school environment?
I think one word that it describes a safe environment for all is adaptability, as I think all schools should be able to adapt to each person's special needs, whether it's mental wellness, race, or any other needs that they have. I feel that they should feel comfortable in the school, and making somebody feel comfortable is adapting to their needs in a special way.
Do you feel that you have an inclusive school environment? If not, what can be done to make it more inclusive?
I do believe we have an inclusive environment at our school. There are many programs and initiatives that appeal to students, and the teachers and administration strongly encourage students to get involved. And they don't judge you based on your race, based on your physical or mental abilities. They would just like to encourage everyone to come out and join and do what's good for them. Do you feel that your curriculum reflects Canada's diversity, or do you feel it is accessible and relevant only to a particular group of people, whether it be race, gender, ability, sexuality, culture, religion, etc.?
I feel that my school, the curriculum does reflect multiple races and cultures. However, not all cultures are accessible to the curriculum. For example, history, we looked upon different races and cultures and what happened in the past.